Today we talk about Parashat Vaera in Sefer Shmot, and it's starting from the place God says, "וידבר אלוהים אל משה, ואומר אליו אני השם. וירא אל אברהם, יצחק ויעקב באש שדי ושמי השם לא נודעתי להם." He's saying that God is coming to Moshe and start to talk to him and say, "I'm God." And Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, they saw me, and they said, "Be'el Shaddai u'shmi Hashem." So the point to see here, that God is showing his way of acting by the names. We never can see him. We see his actions. And the actions have a name. El Shaddai, Shem Havaya, Shem Adanut, Shem Elokim. But these names we see God's ways of acting that he is doing. And then he said, not even more than that, they didn't knew me by these names. It's like the first time he's coming out to be able to show to Moshe, he said, that's where we're going. And he said, well, of course we did, and I know what they're going to suffer in Egypt. I know what they're going to suffer there. I hear their voices. I hear how much they're suffering there. And the only things, he said, I choose them to be my nation. And then you knew that I'm the God who took you out from Egypt, from suffering there. As we said before, why God himself come to do that? And the point is, from what the Egyptians tried to do, to close them with Egypt, that never the Jewish cannot come out from there. That's exactly God saying, I'm coming myself. Me and not the angels. Me and not the others. We are going to lead them. But more than that, he wants to show to the whole world, really, the miracles that God is controlling the world. To be able to let them come be close to God. And every time that he's sending Moshe and Aaron, we see there that the parasha is saying, he made his heart stronger. Like Paro become more tough by saying, no, I'm not going to release them. I'm not going to release them. That's where it is. And what's the purpose? Well, send them no, let them once suffer, and just feel it. That's it. It's a no. We saw during the action that God bring to Egypt, each one in different way. One was like the blood, all the water had become to blood. Second was by the frogs, and then by any other type they brought it on Egypt. He brought it on away from different point of view in the life to see that God is controlling the world. Even if we look on the one that he brought, I don't know how to say it in English, it's like a snow, but big parts of snow. Hell with fire on the same time. It's like two opposite things. How come this is like rain and it's all full of water and the fire become on the same time? How it can be? It doesn't make sense. But that's exactly what happened. Interesting that we found, I saw an article on the YouTube for the British company. They invest about £7 million to find if really all this really happened in Egypt. They found in the museum handwriting of the Egyptians telling all these things that happen in Egypt from the Egyptian point of view. Not as we said from the Torah, from the Egyptian, exactly what our Torah is saying. And very accurate. Again, it's science for us, not Chaz v'Chal is saying that the Torah is not true, but you see from the other side, it's really happened. And all that's why. But why God did all this? To the whole world will know and recognize God. To be able to come to the point that they will leave Avodah Zarah and come and trust and work with God. And this is one of our mission. Our mission is, B'ezrat Hashem, after the Mashiach will come, we are going to go around the world. The Bishmael Kohen Gadol says in the book of Tmuna, that's the name of the book, he said Tmuna, he's saying there that we are going, after Mashiach will come, we are going to work on the part, we're going to make the Jewish make a tshuva. The un-Jewish, who is not working God. Because he said there are 70 nations. From the 70 nations, 34 is working to God. Like Muslims, like others, we're 34. 36, they're making Avodah Zarah. So we are going to make them to work God. That this is our mission. Who can do it? Only God's sons. So this is our mission, to be able to make all of them believing in God, going in God's ways. Not in our way, but Sheva Mitzvot Bnei Noach, the 7 mitzvot that they have to keep.
So how will that work in the time of Mashiach, as far as it says that Hashem will remove from us our layer, a thick layer of our foreskin, so to speak, which is the inclination that fights us constantly against holiness. So how is that going to work when it comes to what the Goy's place, what the non-Gentiles' place will be during the times of Mashiach, the times of the world to come? They'll be serving Hashem as well?
Yeah, but this step you're talking is come in the time where it's come. I'm talking after he will come.
Right.
After he will come, everything will be established, we're going to stay forever. Now we have to run what to do. Mitzvot Yetzer Hara will not be, no Yetzer Hara, only Yetzer Tov. Okay, and then now we have to do what? Mitzvot Aseh. We're going to stop doing Mitzvot Lo Taseh. Only Mitzvot Aseh. It's going to be closed. For Mitzvot Aseh, what to do? The most, I said, the highly target for us is to make them a tshuva. That the whole world really will work for God.
That's after Mashiach.
After Mashiach will come.
And
Yes.
then what will the world be like if the whole...
There's no Yetzer Hara.
Yeah.
Continue living here and doing and
So
learning
so if there's
and
no,
making more mitzvot aseh. We have enough
Right.
mitzvot aseh to do.
So if there's no Yetzer Hara, wouldn't the Goy automatically serve Hashem without us telling them?
No, they still can work for their own God. And I don't know, any kind of statue looking
Right.
like whatever, a cow or I don't know what. Of course, they can continue working them. Because that's what they believed until now. And we have to bring them to the point, believe in God. Here, you see, that's what happened, that's who we are, that's who we are. And not the question, he's not going to trust me, because there is no Yetzer Hara in the world. So there's no question for us what we are going to do.
Thank you.